Do you guys see that just there? 1 million likes, almost 50k followers. And that brings us to today's video. And I know it's weird, I'm not in the studio today, or I've not set up the studio. I just felt like something a little bit different. You know, I feel like I can sit in this couch and talk you through how you can reach 50k followers on TikTok. I've literally, well, I'm going to reach it today, hopefully. So I'm going to talk you through how I reached it and how you can reach it as well. And on that note, let's cue the intro. Okay, so part one of how I reached the 50k followers mark is consistency. Now, why do you need to be consistent on TikTok? TikTok have millions of active users a day and they're swiping through so much content. Now, the only way you can make a real impact and a dent in this content is if you're posting 3-4 times a day, literally, and this is at peak times. So save it for around 12 to 1, post 2 TikToks, and then save it till about 6 p.m. to 7 p.m, post another 2 TikToks. Make sure you're using all the relevant hashtags and captions and all the rest of it. Consistency is one of the main things that brought my TikTok channel, leaps and bounds forwards. And you know what? For the next point, we're gonna switch up the location. We're gonna move. So we're now where I do pretty much all my editing on that big computer. This is where I edit films and all the rest of it. But on to point two. Point two is find your niche. Now, your niche might be how to help people grow on social media. I'm sure you've probably seen them before. It's literally what I'm doing right now. Or it might be photography, it might be travel, it might be bike riding, you could literally find your niche in anything. There's always going to be an audience for your niche, right? There's so many people on TikTok, literally millions, that you will find your niche, you will find an audience for that niche, but you need to find that niche. And the reason you have to do that, TikTok's algorithm is based on engagement. Now, if you have tons and tons of followers and those followers don't engage with your content as soon as it's posted, then TikTok sees that as like a dead post. It's rubbish content, it's crap content, it doesn't make a difference, so why would they push it out to more people? However, if you have tons of people that enjoy bike riding and you post pictures and videos of bikes, then they're obviously going to be more likely to engage with that content and to follow that content, like that content, share that content. And that brings us on to the next point, which is shareability. Now, should we move again? Let's move again, come on. Okay, right, we're on to shareability. This is, for those of you that don't know, this is the kitchen. So this is where I do the kitchen stuff, the cooking stuff. So we're on to shareability. Now, let's make this really simple for you guys, okay? Let's put this into a points system. A like is 1 point, a comment is 2 points, a share is 5 points. You want the maximum shareability for your post, and I'm going to show you how to do that, okay? So let's say you have that niche in bike riding that we talked about. I want you to give your audience bike riding tips that is going to help them riding their bikes, okay? And the reason that you're gonna do that is because your bike riding audience is going to share that with their bike riding friends who will watch that bike riding video and get value out of it. So what I'm really saying here is make your post valuable. The way that I did this, I did the best places to travel to in Scotland. Now that's where I'm from Scotland. So I gave people the best places to travel in this country. And people then shared that around, they went and traveled to those places. Or I said photography tips for beginners. The beginner photographers shared them around, and that got my post on the For You page, and it got it into the algorithm, it pushed it further out, I got more followers based on that, I got more followers into my niche because my niche is photography, Scotland, travel, and look, there's a pigeon outside. Wait a minute, can you guys see that? There's a wood pigeon. And with that pigeon, it brings me perfectly on to the next point, which is watch time. But you guys know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to switch. I've been in lockdown too long. Like, we need to switch room right now. Is this weird? Yeah, this is, we need to move. Right, we're back to where we started. We are back to the original zone that we've been vlogging and kind of doing this TikTok thing in. So the next point was watch time. Now, how do you increase your watch time? So what you want to do is have a hook, and I hate that word hook, because I don't like hooking people into content. I don't like trapping people into content, but it's kind of what it is. So you want to hold the piece of information, the most valuable piece of information, until the end. So if I'm telling you how to grow your TikTok, or telling you how to become the best bike rider in the world. I'm going to say at the start that I'm going to tell you this. Then I'll wait until the very end to actually let the information go. This means that people will be watching your videos for longer and thus boosting it in the algorithm and making your video more popular and showing on the FYP pages, all the rest of it, all that good stuff. And also it will be shareable because you are giving the information. It's not like you're lying to them, but you're just ranking up your watch time as you're doing it. And there's one last one that we need to do. There's one last point. And I don't actually know where, maybe we can switch chair. Maybe we can, yeah, give me a second. Maybe we should just rotate like round the house like the whole day. So the last one is use trending songs. Now this has become less of an important point recently, but it still is quite an important point. So find trending music that is in your feed, add that to your favorites and use that over your TikToks. So that's basically gonna mean that people will wait until the drop. So if your song is like, it's building up and then it drops, people will wait until that drop because they know to expect something. And what does that do? It ranks up your watch time. So if it ranks up your watch time, you're more likely to show on the FYP page, all the rest of it. And I think, by the way, I think I just hit 50k. Someone just texted me. I've got 50k followers now, so that's nuts. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. If you want to see my TikTok channel, then click below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel if you found it helpful. I will be posting more videography, photography tips in the days to come in lockdown, and I will see you next time.